Welcome to another episode of Timberborn, the village of Beaville. Last time out we repositioned a little bit our emergency, pressure valve, because when we have a bad time last time out, this closes off, and that with that flow of water not moving through here through our reservoir into our industrial area, having that all closed off, it flooded part of our map, making some beavers ill, killing off quite a lot of our pine trees, pretty much all of our pine trees, and some of our maples, which was a bit of a bad time out. So we've opened this up when there is a bad tide, so bad water can flow through here, and also still flow through here. This canal has been widened, and now we have a bit of a beaver shortage, but I think we can fix it. Well, let's just play it off. We still have a bad tide waiting for us, so we are very soon going to find out if the things we did would actually work. I think we can pause one of these smelters, and also pause one of those engines. If not both of these engines, because we don't have that much logs. But we do still have trees that we can cut down. It's just that our beavers are not in the position to cut them down because they're working different jobs. Right now, how many planks we have? We have pretty good amount of planks, so we can pause. Yeah, I think we can even pause 2 of those. Unpause one large gear workshop, so we only have about 1,000 gears. I think one of the dirt excavators can be paused. And I think these were temporary. So I think they can be gone. And let's pick up those materials to be used somewhere else. And if we take a look over here, our metal production, this is not that much metal left. Well, scrap metal of the ruins. So we either need to go over here, the underground ruins, or we need to find somewhere else where they have scrap metal, and that's nowhere near. Yeah, there is some over here near our big water spawn, but it is quite a distance from our metal factory. Well, we can replace the metal factory, move it over here. I mean, there is plenty of possibilities of getting flow and using water wheels for power, but it is so far out. Also have some over here, but it is so far away from everything. So I think we should just bite the bullet and build a mine. But for that we need, I think it would probably be smarter to have it as a separate district. So we have 1 day left before the drought. Well, might as well just at least unlock it, place it over here. Do still need to find a way over here. So I think we could use one of these, the small 2-by station, right next to it, but could probably have a better space, because to make scrap metal we need 1 brick, 2 extract to get 10 scrap metal. It's a more efficient recipe than having just 1 brick with 5 scrap metal. So over here, might as well just unlock the large underground pile, because then we can store different stuff over here, but we need to find a way over here. I think preferably we do it with 2 boys. So let's set up the first 2 boy over here. And just straight back. 2 boy bridge would be pretty awesome. And the bad tide has started. Well, let's take a look. The bad tide will come here. This will close off. This should open. So we should... It shouldn't overflow anywhere. And if things start to overflow, we can always just lower this one. So more of it goes out of here instead of being pushed into there. This one is closed off now. This one isn't opening yet because there is still good water over here. Meaning we are very, very close to overflowing here. But we don't. Oh, a little bit is overtopping. It's... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, open it up. Open it up. We're overflowing. No, 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 no. Because we keep... Oh, no, 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 no. And as you can see over here, we just get problems. So I think... Where is it? I think we are just gonna close this off. Meaning this bad water won't flow over here. So maybe it... And it probably would be better if we close this off too, but that's quite a long journey. But it is more pressing than the metal. Well, they can work over here. Maybe not this one. Maybe that should be a bridge. And then 2 by station, and then we do probably need to just... If let's see if they can actually reach this, then one by one we need to blow this out, but could also, instead of this, just a little 2 by station over here. So we could free up this land maybe in the future. But not the biggest priority. Closing this, and then it's going to take a lot of materials. What would be better, using overhangs or just... I think it is. A long journey for our beavers. But closing this off, it does remove some flow. Do need to remove these 2. This. We need to find a way on top over here. it looks like it was made. We only need to use one little and move these stairs to over here. Oh, come on, click. Don't need this one, and then we can put in here 2 bad water discharges. Over here and over here. This will be the main priority for our episode today. It's gonna take them a good bit of time, but give them a planks, obtain, prioritize that by the haulers. These also need, well, these need gears, metal blocks and explosives. So at least, yeah. One, 2, and 3. This one can be set for metal, obtain. This one can be set for what do I need? What do I need? Explosives, and those are in different kind of buildings. Medium warehouse. That should do the trick. Can we make it so I have them as close as possible over here? One, 2, and 3. That. How are they gonna get that? No, let's. Yes, this. Explosives, obtain. Gears, obtain. And this will be metal, obtain. Maybe I shouldn't have removed those builder beavers. We're still producing enough power for all of our manufacturing. Yes, it seems like it. Planks, we're doing fine. Gears, we're doing fine. Explosives, we're doing fine. Metal blocks, I mean, I did pause one of the buildings. But that... time to replace the builder's hut. We had 1, 2. No, come on. No, not all is but there. Highest priority. No. Lowest workplace. No. Lowest workplace priority. That's what they need. They need to be built quick. Over here they have removed this, so yeah. We'll give them a little bit of time, and then in the meantime, when they are ready, we can give them over here a small little warehouse for planks. So, because they do need some planks for all of these. This building, I've decided I will do a special time-lapse episode of them building it. Oh, they have... I forgot to pass 2 letters. Well, great. I will do a special feature on this where they just watch and build this. Over here, let's see how we can make... Unlock Eve also the large bridges. Two of them over there, and then another 2. Yes, and then they can reach things fine from here. But again, this is all lowest priority. Oh, come on. There are more important things they should be doing. Over here, how far are they? If they gone pretty damn far, let's remove this little tree. Connect it all up with the parts. And I think having this not spout out bad water would relieve the pressure through going through here, because we have so much fluid all from this and a good chunk from this all flowing through these pinch points. I mean, this would have also been a pinch point. This, if I maybe should have placed this sluices over here, like where my mouse is, so good water couldn't like build, you couldn't have like a pocket of good water in there, making the automation think, hey, everything is still fine. This is now closed off, so there is less pressure going through here, and we could in the future maybe like dig a tunnel and rework everything over here, so we can force it into here, but not going through all these pinch points. That's what I wanted to say. Yes, let's build those buildings first. Let's prioritize them by the haulers. These prioritized by the haulers. Most of our food is still looking pretty good. Juices are looking pretty good. I mean, it looks like they're really empty because we have a massive amount of storage. But for most of this, it's just a case of beefing up, like doubling up on the juices when this land is all built up, and reworking our industrial area and our farming, so because it is a very inefficient farming. How this is all set up, it works, not dying, but could be better. Now they over here, yeah, prioritized by the haulers, prioritized by the haulers. Because these need a lot of stuff. Let's now prioritize these platforms so they can actually work on both of these things at once. Yeah. This one is going pretty fast. It already has all the dynamites. We have a lot of metal blocks in here. Our gears are coming in here, but they are pretty much as soon as the haulers put it in medium warehouse, the builder's gonna put it over here. They are getting thirsty. Oh, we got a special colored beaver. La Pantoufle Magic. Great name, great color of beaver. And I've also seen that the maker of the Emberpelts is building a mod for another different faction. It looks really interesting. Really eager to try it out when it is stable enough for people to play it. It's really awesome. This game has a great community with modders and everything. Really fun. Let's see how are they doing over here. Probably also, yeah, if they have started. How did they? Oh wait, we have a tiny 2-way station over here, so they can actually step out and build over here. Do still have some metal, not a whole lot. We are not producing a lot of metal, but that's mainly because we don't have enough beavers. These can be deleted because we are not using them. Power is, yeah, looking magnificent, so we can keep everything running. Gears, we are stable. Trees, we I think we have a good amount of beavers. Yes, I am working in here. These are starting to grow back. That's awesome. They are working nicely over here. This one is, well, all the explosive in there, a quarter of the metal blocks, third of all the gears. This is almost done. Only it's mostly gears. But the haulers are bringing all the gears in there, so. These lumberjack flags, let's just remove them. This now can also be deleted. We don't need that little thing there anymore. Just like this. And what can we do to make a little bit better farming? To have still enough extract and bad water to produce all the other things. We only have... That's right, I removed some of the beavers from the farming. Meaning we are now running out of crops, but we are also running out of beavers. Well. Seems we need some form of... Yeah, let's do a little bit of a copy of over here, put in a house over here. Give them decoration. Something over there. They need to actually be able to reach that to build. So let's place a set of stairs over there, giving us like 9 extra beavers. And over here, let's not twist fate too much with experimental things. I believe this also should work, because in the Emberpelts, the houses, as long as they are connecting, they should share a doorway. So this should work, giving us another 6 beavers extra. Yes, it is connected. That's awesome. Really weird. But let's check back over here. As these are now done. They are finished and they are closed off. Meaning, let's get these materials all back to the other warehouses. And that should greatly reduce the amount of fluid moving over here. So even if we close this off, I don't think we should flood. Let's try it. Oh, it is creating a little bit of a shockwave. And does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Seems like it works. Yes, it works. Let's keep it on auto for now, because this still pulls up with good water every time. We'll have a bad tide, so might as well just change that. We could put a levee there, or we could just put a block of a third there and just replace all of this with these units. And set these up the same as these. Close below 5%. Still, this will always be a little bit of pooling, so we probably have to get rid of this land. It is too high, so we could do something like this over here. Do need to give them a way of getting up there. Let's use some ladders and a set of stairs over here. Connect it all up. And while they're busy on that, let's check how they are doing over here. They are working over here. Need a lot of metal. Do we have metal? Well, we are starting to run out of metal. So maybe we should. But we are not connecting enough metal over here, so should be able to do it with all the scrap metal that's in here and a large smelter. place this with a ladder so we still have access to this land. And then we are, I think, from over here we should in the future really just remove all of this, and let's place a part so we have a marker. So all of this will just flow off into here. And then we can reclaim some other land somewhere else. We either dug a channel under here or we just remove all of this. We have extract, we have explosives, that's all good. Charcoal is running out, so let's put one on to charcoal. Yeah. Pumping a little bit of water with that wind power. But our water has been looking very good for quite some time. And over here we have a couple of rooftop terraces. See, could we put anything else in there that's great for them? I mean, the exercise plaza is quite big. I mean, we could do it. I think. Yes, we only need 2 by. That should be that's not in the middle, is it? 3, 6, 9. So this is the middle, and how big is the exercise plaza? Well, it would be off the middle anyways. It's all pretty much the same. We could also, yeah, let's do that. Could have a dance hall on this end, exercise plaza on this end, and in the middle we could do a monument over here. Yes, a labor monument. Yes, some reward for the hard work for our beavers. This is so let's take a look on the pals and everything. Yeah, I had Timberborn crash on me, so I had to reload a autosave and check where we actually are. So these are now empty, so they can be deleted. And let's remove this little part. So, oh yes, and this hasn't been redone, so yeah. Let's build over here. These so we can actually blow up this land. This will all 2 parts over here, 2, and now let's build this land up a little bit and so we don't actually have to do these ones, so we can do it actually better this time. But my preference is not to have Timberborn crash on me, so we also have to put in over here. Well, that's fine, so we can a little bit of land over here, sluices all the way over there, and where are the stairs? Wooden stairs. Rotate this. Put a part on top of here. Let's get them to work on this. So we have 8 days left in this drought. So the next time we are gonna have a look at this. I said we are going to either do a canal or cut this island off so we don't get like a blob of good water stuck in here, so that pressure wouldn't build up, so the sluices open up in time without having everything flood. I think this is gonna help. The quite a lot less pressure of fluids moving in here. That should really do well, I think. Let's take a look back over here. Oh, they have finished all but the labor monument, 200 logs. And then when in the off time, they can really quickly get into it, like have a little stretch or a little dance and everything. Awesome. And when this is finished, we put in here like maybe the contemplation spot or something that gives a little bit of a bonus. Probably just 2 lanterns or something. But let them first finish this so they don't get stuck. Over here they are working slowly on this. I mean, this will mainly be a next episode thing. And I think we should cut this off into its own district. But let's wait and see how that will go. Because I think my PC is actually a little bit struggling with this big of a population, and especially on this big map with lots of fluid and very spread out parts. And if you keep the amount of parts down, it's better for the PC, so you can get Timberborn really performing well if you actually use multiple districts, even though most of us playing Timberborn don't like the district system with the beavers. But yeah, it is what it is. Probably if you watch Timberborn videos like mine, you've probably heard that phrase from JC the Beard. I really like his show. We are still on triple speed. And let's see how they are doing. This is also prioritized. This just needs metal blocks. We are running low on metal blocks. And scrap metal. So maybe we should even remove something. I think this is paused. We are just let's where is that scavenger flag? 2, 3 more. Unpause this one. produce enough power? Yeah. And past this. Maybe that will boost the amount of materials we are actually getting. Here, this hasn't been finished yet, but it is not a priority. Autosave things. Where the hell am I going? Oh yeah, there was metal over here too. Well, what we could do is just delete this over here, so they could. Well, they can't get in the water. I know that. Let's pause this over here, this over here, and then push all of these materials closer by. Pick up those materials, metal blocks and planks and everything. Plenty to use in here. So 5.3 days left in this bear tide. Then we've survived, well, easily survived another bear tide. Maybe we will need to put in some more contamination barriers over here when this is blown up. But there's only one way to find out if we need it, and that's to blow this up. So, don't have to do that much. Beavers are probably pretty sleepy and everything. Yeah, they are quite far away from their houses. They don't all got access to fire. Oh, and now we can blow this up. Yes, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. It does kind of put in here, so let's make this yes, I think that now let's get this all blown up. Also a layer so we actually get a little bit more ground for our maples and our pine trees. Reroute contamination barriers a little bit, so also just like putting this in here. Would probably help a little bit. No. Can they reach this? Yes, they can actually reach it. They're pretty well, they don't have that much to do over here anymore. Putting in the materials. And then we can start to... Well, why didn't you finish this one? You could have. But no. Yeah. We can blow this up. Oh, no. I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have blown it up already. That's... Oh. I can be such a fool. Oh yeah, and now these pine trees are that great stuff. Great stuff. Great performance, mate. Great stuff. And no. Might as well do things properly then. blow this up as well. We have the explosives, so far we've only lost like 8 or 9. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 trees. Yeah, the last 3 days of the bear tides. No, we are being smart. We don't remove this before the other stuff has been laid down. We can blow this up. Then we can put contamination barriers over here. And make it a high priority. As they only have 1 sluice left to do. And let's set it up like... Yes. So we got some reduction. It is pulling back a little tiny bit, but I know it wouldn't be an episode of Timberborn without actually making mistakes, so let's get them to sleep. This is all working. Oh yeah, you can put it in here. Decoration. Some lanterns, and why did I place it over there? And this will boost the well-being of our beavers, because they've went through enough punishment with me. That's most definitely. And we still have metal blocks we can use. And now beavers get here to actually too far from a district. Oh, great stuff. Let's see. We can do something about that. Let's place in here. Come beavers, come. And get this done so we can actually finish this episode. 4 logs, 6 plank, and some of these materials. We should be fine. And then, I mean, in the meantime, while they are building this, I want to thank you for watching. I really enjoy making these episodes, and if you watch this and really liked it, give me a sign, give me a like, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also got a series on YouTube Shorts where I'm shiny hunting a Trico in Pokemon Omega Ruby and opening up Pokemon cards every day, well, twice a day maybe, most of the times. And if you enjoy that, great. If you don't enjoy that, well, you don't have to watch. Things over here, yeah, they're working on it. And so in the meantime, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and when you click off this video, you have a great, wonderful day. Watch something else you enjoy, and yeah. And look how it is pulling back over here. I think we will need to mark these for removing. Then we unplant these trees over here. We won't unplant these because, well, we can plant. These can be planted. This is almost finished. We can remove these, and then once this little block is done, we can remove this last contamination barrier, as the bear tide has pretty much ended. This only needs to be finished building. They will do it when we wake up. So I hope you have a great rest of your day as cycle 27 begins. Goodbye.